the 3-year anniversary of the Side Projekt Podcast. Yes! Oh my God, absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 3-year anniversary of the Side Projekt Podcast, and you may or may not have heard or seen some familiar faces. Not sure what I did in editing right now, or maybe some other voices and whatnot, who knows? But let's not waste any time this week, because I've brought some friends along with me to celebrate the 3-year anniversary, to celebrate my birthday, because it is my birthday, November 4th, the anniversary of the podcast and my birthday. We're shooting this on the 3rd, which is Danny Darko's birthday. Happy birthday to Danny Darko. And this will come out on the 7th, but you know that already because you're watching it. I've brought some friends along with me to celebrate these festivities. Some returning guests, some first-time appearances. One is an amazing cosplayer, from the Punisher to Red Hood to the Riddler. He is a previous Cosplay of the Week. He is a contributor to the show, many things that you see in the background, and I'm very thankful. He is a previous 2-time guest, here for the 3rd time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Amott Cosplay.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes, dude. I'm glad to have you, man. The second introduction goes to a man of many trades, cosplaying the likes of Superman, Mr. Fantastic, Spider-Man, Shazam, and so many more. He is a prop maker, making a flurry of his own props as well, an editor, an actor, acting in Friends of the Show, Nerdbot Studios, Power Rangers, Shattered Past as Lord Draken, and so much more. Hosting the My Hero Academia panel at this November's Anime Pasadena, a previous Cosplay of the Week and a previous guest on the show. Hands together, let's welcome back Corruption Cosplay.
Thank you.
Yes, and last but not least, photographer extraordinaire, not only within cosplay, but definitely epic status within the cosplay community, having shot for both Corruption and Amott here on several occasions, alongside many other cosplays of the week and previous guests on the show, such as Saddle Up, Danny Darko, and a plethora of many other talents, a list too long to list here tonight. I'm glad to have met him, have forged a working relationship with him that has turned into a friendship as well, much like every gentleman here today. He will be doing event photography for the Anime Pasadena convention this November. Let's give a round of applause and welcome Leo Cortez, Art.HeroPhoto.
Great to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, man. How you guys doing, dude?
Fantastic. Glad to be here, man.
I'm so glad to have everybody here. Thank you for coming and celebrating my birthday and the 3-year anniversary with me. This is absolutely awesome, man. And before we continue, though, Amott, I know you had something you wanted to do before we go on, right?
I want to give you something real quick.
Dude, no way, bro. Thank you so much, man. This is absolutely awesome, dude. Check this out. Get the camera looking at it. Will it focus? I was trying to focus on my face. Hold on. There we go.
There you go.
Look at that, dude. Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, man. I'll probably end up putting this one in my living room because I got the Xbox and my Switch in the living room because I like to game on the couch when I game on those ones. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to hang out on the couch, especially when I'm playing like Mario games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It just, you got to sit on the couch when you're playing those, man. But I got my gaming PC as well, and I play different things on those. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, bro. And then you are giving me this too?
Yes, I'm giving you that one too.
Dude.
Get out of here.
Bro. You know, it's trying to focus on my
That's
face
awesome.
again. Look at this, man.
It's awesome.
Look at this, dude. I put it on right now, but I got the headphones and everything. So, god damn, bro. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to have to make room. I've been wanting to, it's time. 3 years doing this. It's time to switch up the backdrop and everything too. So, eventually, I got to get more stuff. I want to get more statues as well. Like a Batman statue is something I've always wanted. A Daredevil statue is something I've always wanted. And there's, a little hint. And there's a couple other things that I've always wanted as well. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. I kind of want to keep this up here, but
That looks cool.
Is it distracting?
No.
That looks
No,
pretty cool,
no.
actually. Like,
Keep it up there. We'll keep it up there for a little bit. Let me give you a hug, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Awesome, dude. Well, ladies and gentlemen, something that Amott knows because he guessed it, and because he's such an avid watcher of the show, he kind of knows how things go. These guys, I don't think, are quite aware, but something that has become kind of semi-tradition here on the show is something that I did on the 50th episode. Way back when I had a co-host, shout out to Juicebox. We're still good. He's no longer a part of the podcast, but we're still good. He's doing his own thing, ventured off, and he's doing his own thing. We did something on the 50th episode, which was also our Halloween episode. Then on the 2nd year anniversary episode, which introduced Chario. People that tune in know Chario as well. I did this as well on the second year anniversary with just myself and Chario. And I just kind of feel like it's kind of semi-becoming tradition on this podcast to do the Paqui One Chip challenge.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So I got 4 of them here, and there's 4 people here. I feel like we've just kind of got to go through the pain together as tradition for this podcast.
And here, and I did all the vocal warm-ups right before we started, and it's all going to be ruined.
These guys' faces don't look happy whatsoever.
Actually, I'm not 100% familiar with what this is. Can you explain it to me?
All right. So I do want to preface this with that you do not in any way have to do it. All right? You do not have to do it since I surprised you and did not prepare anybody with it. What this is the Paqui One Chip Challenge, the 2022 edition. It is the Carolina Reaper pepper and the Scorpion pepper rolled into one. It is the world's hottest peppers rolled into one chip, and it is just that. It is one chip.
See, I have to drive this guy back home. And if you want to look at it,
I warned you about something like
you want
this.
a smooth ride.
I'll look at this. I'll look at it fondly. This might be a thing that goes on a shelf.
I'm ready.
I will let you know right now.
Well, that's the thing, though.
The skin,
I guessed it.
The color of my
guessed
skin tone here
me
precludes me to being to finding ketchup spicy. So
You in no way have to do it,
this might be a lot.
but if you want
he's
to
checking out.
participate in it, are you going to do it?
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it because it's become a tradition on the show, and I feel like I have to do it. You know what I mean?
There's a plastic
You're
seal
doing it with
there,
me.
sir. There's a plastic
like-
seal for the danger.
Check this out. Do I want to?
Hand me the
Do I wanna,
paper
like-
towels
I
real
just,
quick, please.
I just want to read the warning label on the back.
If you do decide to do it, don't touch it with your hands.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I was like going in there just to like.
He's going in blind. So
Don't
yeah.
touch it with hands, he says.
Put the paper towel, and because you don't want to
get it
you
on your
don't
fingers.
you don't want to
and
get on your
rub
fingers and rub your eyes or nose or touch anything else. And,
Or like mucus
You know,
membranes.
I have,
exactly.
I have indeed seen the hot ones.
Oh.
I've seen Hot Pepper Gaming. Yeah, it's even in a plastic wrap on the inside. This is there's
people
so
probably know
many
what this is.
options for you to get out of this.
I'm not getting out of it. I'm doing it.
So yeah, it comes in the little coffin. I think people know
Well,
by now.
I'm
They've kind of seen it.
100% for Chaz and Sal going for this.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Oh my god, bro!
And that's that's my.
While Chaz and Sal go for this, let me just read the warning label.
yeah,
here.
go ahead. Go
Warning:
ahead.
do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy
not
foods,
eat.
I'm not
allergic to
sensitive.
peppers,
Oh, fuck.
nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Keep out of reach of children.
shit.
After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea.
Shit.
Here we go.
I feel like I wasn't really that worried about this because I've done it twice. So the first time I did it was with Juicebox on like I said, and
saw that episode.
that one it wasn't that bad. I'll be honest. Like it wasn't that bad. You may have seen what you've seen on the episode, even if you go back and watch it, but it wasn't that bad, and it didn't last too long. I did feel high though, and that lasted for almost the whole episode for sure. Yeah, I felt high.
Capsaicin
Whoa.
high.
The second time I did it, I was by myself, other than Chario, of course. But I was by myself, and I'm not gonna lie, that one, what you guys don't see, okay, I'll tell you the little movie magic here in editing and everything. So what you don't see in that episode is how I had to cut and go wash my face in the bathroom because I felt like I was gonna die for like a good 3 minutes. So you don't see that part, but I may have mentioned it, I don't remember, but you don't see me cut and you do all that. But that only lasted about 3 to 5 minutes, that feeling, that moment, all of that only lasted 3 to 5 minutes, and then it went away and I was fine after that. The second time I had no side effects like stomach or anything like that. I mean, the first time I had no side effects, stomach or anything, but the second time, man, my stomach was killing me afterwards, man. So first time was
does
like
that to you.
pretty easy. Second time was a little worse.
This is
well,
third
that's
time?
the thing though. I keep
This-
hearing this one's worse though.
this is
It's
really
gonna be-
Oh man, them not doing it has got me worried.
This
I
is really-
was not worried at all.
well, I'm doing
But
it. So.
them not doing it has me concerned
Well-
because I gotta put on a show after this, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
I got an
will
interview
we,
after
will we
this.
still have a show?
I
Like,
hope so.
during
Because, you know,
this?
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna take over the
Let
show.
me make sure. Did I plug
Oh,
this
yeah.
camera in?
That'd be a
all I
cool
can
idea.
say. All I can say is that he's doing a really good job convincing us to do it.
Yeah.
With
I
all the
think I
talk he's
should
got,
do it, dude,
you know.
you know? It's not that bad. Everything that I said was just for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, not.
Hey, you want some? You want to have some preparation? You want some? I got some yogurt. You want some yogurt?
Yeah.
Should I grab the yogurt?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, ready? In.
Ready?
I'm gonna count. Get 5.
Cheers, buddy.
5, 4.
Oh, there it's
here we
going. They did it.
Yeah,
It's
he's
over.
Done. He's done.
5-1 right away.
Uh oh, Amott. We're losing him.
Oh my god. It's like
Oh, Chaz is
it's
Chaz is holding up.
It's too dry.
Chaz is holding up. Okay, no, they're both.
Oh no.
They're both.
Oh
you know,
shit.
look at these guys are
They're-
champions.
We've got a little no sweat going yet. No sweat.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Sal's got it down. Don't get it
My
stuck in.
lips, dude. It touched too much of my lips.
Hey, look at those blue teeth.
Oh, oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I got it
This will help you
everywhere.
out.
It's worse. It's worse.
It is worth it. It's harder than the last one.
It's totally worth it.
It's worse than both years. It's worse than the first.
I'm sorry,
Don't
man.
do
I don't
chips,
mean
kids.
I don't mean to laugh at you guys, man. But like, this is.
It's worse.
You know what? Actually, I look up to you guys.
It's cold outside right now,
Yeah.
though. It's chilly. It's cold. You know, we just got into cold weather season. We're all able to wear sweaters. It's great. Just think about
Thanks, yeah.
just think about how cold it is outside right now.
Bro, my ears hurt. I don't care. I got to do it.
Got to get the yogurt.
It's bad, bro.
They're surviving, man. They're
Amott wants
surviving.
to go 100%. No yogurt, no banana, no nothing.
Oh man, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. I think he might have tamed the beast, man. He might have it.
Oh, this one
Dude.
got me, dude.
I'm telling you, Sal just knows how to.
Oh my god, bro. I'm in so much pain. Holy shit.
Oh
Oh, I regret this. Fucking talk about something, please.
Oh, what about what? Shazam movie?
All right, well, let's talk
Oh.
about
You want coming out, the new one?
Let's talk about Shazam.
no! Oh yeah,
Let's talk
Shazam
about-
2 is gonna be really fun.
Dude.
Super stoked for that one. I remember I got to ask a really fun question to Zachary
You met
Levi.
The Rock. And talk about meeting The Rock, bro.
Oh, okay. Talk about that. Okay.
He met The Rock.
So,
Yes, he met The Rock. Yes.
Bro, I'm in so much pain right now. This is so bad.
oh my God.
This is 10 times worse than the other two.
Do you need like a 10-second thing?
No, go ahead. Talk about The Rock,
All
bro.
right, cool.
How great was he?
do we have
Welcome to the
do we have
Corruption Cosplay
So-
Podcast.
Corruption Cosplay. Woo! Thursday night showing, Black Adam. I was invited out by a friend of the podcast and awesome cosplayer, Logan Dominic Cosplay.
Yes.
They hit me up because they heard about the Black Adam showing and found out that where it was going to be and that The Rock might potentially show up at our showing, which was dope. So I went dressed in my full Shazam outfit. We did some videos beforehand.
It was in
front of-
Burbank. I'm crying. Hold on. Look at this. Holy shit.
Oh, we got tears falling, man.
It was in Burbank,
Yeah.
right?
It was in Burbank, yes, indeed. That was at the Burbank AMC. Great movie theater. Everybody there was super nice.
It's a little. It's a little unusual going through this, I guess, while these two guys
Yeah.
are like dying.
And this is your first time here, too.
It gets harder now.
This is a
keep
party.
going, Jake. Keep going.
Um,
let's get
So what
the
happened
mind.
at Burbank? We went to the 6:30 showing. The lady ended up giving us some tickets for it when she saw us in our outfits, and I noticed her do pretty specific seats, like when she handed them out, which was really cool. And I was like, huh, that's weird, because we had heard that maybe he was going to be around for 8 o'clock, but we didn't know if he'd be around for 6:30. So we kind of waited around. The movie started, and we were like, "Oh, he's not coming. He's not gonna make it." Like we were kind of bummed out, but we were like, "At least we got to see the movie early. That's really cool." But we were second row from the front, so I was like, maybe there's still a chance. And we get through the movie, get to the post-credit scene, and Logan looks over first to the left, and he sees all of these guys filing in with cameras and like photography equipment and everything. And then Logan whispers to all of us there with him, "I see him." And we were like, "Well, how do you know?" And he's like, "He's the only bald guy over there."
Oh man,
I'm laughing on the inside. Don't worry.
I can see it. Those are tears of joy.
Hand me that banana for fuck's sake. For nobody that knows, bananas help. Bananas help.
Oh my gosh.
Keep going.
All right.
We're good.
Cool, man.
We're crying.
So we're sitting in the theater, and The Rock walks in, and all the lights come up, and it's just after the post-credit scene, which are we talk? We're not going to talk spoilers. Spoilers.
We're gonna talk spoilers. You're fine.
We'll talk spoilers maybe in a little bit.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler for everyone.
Superman is back, man. Superman! I can't believe it. So right after we saw that just choice post-credit scene, The Rock comes out, and he asks everybody in the audience, like, "How did you enjoy it?" And then he notices mine and Logan's outfits, and he goes, "Love the costumes, man. Those are awesome. They're excellent." And he invites Logan down, so I follow Logan down as well. And Logan gets autographs, he gets photos, gets to meet up with The Rock, and then I got to talk to him for a few minutes. And The Rock is just one of the sweetest guys I've ever met, man.
But crazy thing about it, dude, you're like the same height as him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. That's the first thing I noticed. That's what I commented.
Yep.
That's the first thing I noticed.
So, you know what I can tell people now? I am also 6'5". Mm-hmm. I'm not really, but I am according to The Rock.
I'm feeling a little bit better. There's right. It's that 5 minutes. It's that first 5 minutes that is absolutely brutal. And it's still hitting me. And it's like,
how you feeling?
You know what, dude? I actually feel a little bit better now.
Yeah, it's that 5 minutes.
That's
The
good.
yogurt and the
He's got
banana
like a
probably help. I do feel
cast
high
iron
though.
stomach.
Do you feel high at all? Do you feel any sort of lightheadedness? I do. I feel a little high. Feel a little weird. And then every time I swallow, it makes it worse again for a moment. But so we were talking about. Thank you for doing that.
Filling time, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Man.
Awesome.
So Black Adam, since we are talking about it, me and my banana, Black Adam recently came out, and we've all seen it. Everybody here. Right, I'm going to be doing this a lot, swallowing and taking breaths, so bear with me. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 40%. I think it's still sitting at, who knows, by the time. As of this recording, it's still sitting at 40%. Early reviews, they absolutely just demolished this entire film. Critics and a lot of the audience, though, early reviews too, which makes you wonder, though, like, who did they pick for, like, early... Yeah, who watched it? Because, meanwhile, the audience score as of this recording is sitting still at 90%.
Yeah.
So I still see some
high.
mixed reviews. I do see a little bit of mixed reviews. Some liked it more than others, but I do see like a majority of people still lean towards it was a good film. Like I don't see anybody saying it was like a horrible film or anything like that. I see people picking certain things apart and saying certain things that they didn't like. I do see a lot of people saying like it's not an amazing film, but it's not a bad film, but I enjoyed it, which is kind of like where I lie a little bit. And I did actually enjoy it. And a lot of people that tune into this podcast know that I have, after all that stuff we just talked about, The Rock being awesome and everything, I do have some bones to pick with Dwayne Johnson and his acting, and I've been vocal about it all these years, that I feel like The Rock, I don't know when it exactly started, somebody will pinpoint it in the comments hopefully. I personally feel like, and I'm not alone with this, The Rock plays the same person in every one of his films in the last few years. He's just kind of himself. He's the hero. He's the big guy that saves the day. I feel like his acting range has been lost in the ether, and I don't know when that happened, because Pain and Gain was my last one that I felt like, okay, he didn't play himself. He actually got into a character. His beginning days, the rundown, walking tall, yeah, that was like the beginning when he was still coming fresh out of WWE. So they did have like, you know, him doing the rock bottom to like enemies or people, you know, they had to do certain things like that. But his acting skills, though, he wasn't playing The Rock. He wasn't playing Dwayne Johnson. He was playing that character. There's another one that I always mention called Snitch. Have you guys ever seen that one?
Oh, yeah.
I think a while back.
He does not play himself. He plays a good character. And he's not Mr. like big bulky fuck you up. Like he actually kind of gets fucked up a lot in that film, I believe too. You know what I mean? So it's like not a common thing that The Rock does as far as his roles. So I was worried going into this movie, this is just gonna be The Rock in a Black Adam suit. You know what I mean? And that was my biggest concern. I stand corrected. I don't think that he was just The Rock in a Black Adam suit. I think he did a great job. And I think some of that is also because he didn't have a lot of dialogue though.
True.
When you compare it to like
much.
a lot of his other movies, he didn't have as much dialogue. He did a lot of and the dialogue that he did have was that like 5,000-year-old person coming into the new world. So it was kind of like that.
Baby. Fish out of water.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of that like sarcastic, like little comedy quips, but they worked, which is another thing a lot of people worry about when they go into well, I guess any superhero movie nowadays, you know, especially with Marvel, a lot of people say the comedy with Marvel is getting super cheesy. But that was something I worried about as well, is that they were going to throw in that cheesy comedy. I thought all the comedy was pretty damn good.
Yeah,
And it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I really liked it. So, I mean, what are you guys' overall thoughts, though? And whoever wants to go first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I pretty much feel the same way. As far as the initial criticism, you know, I thought pretty much the exact same thing, which is like, I wonder who saw this, because I liked it. I just thought it was overall fun. And maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I feel like I've just been rooting for DC. No matter how many times they get hit with like something happens with one of their actors, productions.
Yep. Something always goes wrong.
Criticism and all that. I don't know why. I've always just been like, well, the one that gets beat up all the time, like I want to see them like persevere, you know?
Yes.
And I feel like they kind of have been. And with this movie, I thought it was fun. I go to the movies, I just want to have fun. Of course, there is that artsy part, I think, of me, you know, where it's like, well, maybe I would have done it, you know, the story, I would have tweaked it here, or maybe the pacing would have been there or whatever. But as a consumer, I step back and then I look at the film and it's just like, I'm coming here because I want to get away from the real world and I want to have fun. And I walked out of the movie feeling good. I had fun. And it's DC.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Oh, well, you kind of said it, I think, right? Did you? I don't know. I'm still recovering, so.
You're good.
My stomach's starting to hurt,
To
by the
follow
way.
off of your point, Leo, that's actually something that somebody at the movie brought up while The Rock was speaking to the audience, was just how refreshing it was to have a movie that's just such an escapist piece of art. Like, this doesn't deal with any kind of real world stuff at all. It's all just specifically in the world of DC Comics. And it does such a good job of kind of, it's sort of like Peacemaker in that way, where it does a really good,
I see that.
it does a really good job of like giving you a good window into the world of DC without having to totally overwhelm you with it. Because you get the Justice Society, you get to see Amanda Waller come back, you see Black Adam and the history of where he came from and everything, and like the history of Kahndaq as a country. And it does a lot of really good world building for DC as a universe without really pushing too far into you have to see 1,000 other things. Like, it just gives you enough hints to be like, there's other stuff going on wider in the world. Which is one of the main things I love about like Hawkman in the movie.
Dr. Fate was awesome for me.
Yeah, Dr. Fate is the same way.
One of my favorite ones.
You get just enough background on all of the Justice Society members to know that there's like a wider universe happening. Like just enough, and it's like it's even down to not like spoken words or like part of the story, but it's like the set design and how the costumes are done. Like Dr. Fate, every single scene having a different outfit is my favorite thing.
Awesome.
Like when he comes out rocking the bathrobe.
Pierce
Brosnan rocking the silk bathrobe, man.
Pierce did an amazing job.
He did.
Yeah, he did an amazing
Excellent
job.
job.
What do you think?
I'll be honest with you, the movie was really good, and especially like the fighting scenes. That's the
Oh,
part
yeah.
that got me. I'm like, oh my
That's
god!
what I was
fighting
going to
was
say, bro.
intense.
The fighting was
Dude,
pretty
this is-
good,
I'm like,
It
this
was
is top notch.
really
Like,
good.
the fighting scenes, I like how The Rock was making them jokes every time he was tossing them dudes like down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like, you know what? That fits perfectly.
You gotta say the thing before you kill him.
The fighting in
Dude,
in the beginning was I don't know if anybody noticed it, but they did a lot of little references to the Injustice games. I don't know if anybody noticed that.
Oh,
The way the fighting was, certain techniques, certain stances and things. It was all even Dr. Fate. He did the
Yeah, he did the whole like
Oh,
Injustice
whole thing
man.
like
exactly
same
from
spell.
Injustice. In the beginning,
Yep.
the fight scenes with Black Adam was reminiscent of the Injustice game as well. And
Oh, I love when he
liked,
uppercuts the guy and then he like slams him
Yeah.
back
Yes.
in the front of the
Yes,
air. Like, I'm
exactly.
Like,
You know,
That too.
but you know, to be honest, I was looking forward to seeing with the pointy ears. I'm just saying, you know, just
I gotta
little-
say,
a
you know
little
what?
tweak,
That's
yeah.
another. I got a few. It wouldn't be the Side Project podcast if I didn't nitpick a few things. Okay,
Just saying.
But I agree with that too. I wanted the ears, and then the one thing that I didn't like either is and I think this is, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I can't speak, but it's just me guessing that it may be a Rock choice because of how he's been with his characters lately. Everybody has an accent except for the guy that's 5,000 years old. The one guy that should have an accent more than everybody else is the one guy that has an American accent. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't think The Rock has ever done an accent in any one of his movies.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I'm not the best at accents either. So I'm not sitting here saying like I could do a better job or anything like that. But I'm just saying the 5,000-year-old guy is
Yeah.
the one guy that should have an accent if
Yeah.
we're going that route. And
especially
I just
he should
noticed
be
that.
like, especially he should be speaking his language.
Exactly.
Okay, here's
Which he did.
Oh, he did a
He
little
did
bit.
a little bit.
A little bit,
Yeah.
but not a lot.
Here's my
Not
one.
a lot.
Here's my
How does he
one-
even know English?
Here's my one thing. Okay, exactly. Here's my explanation
Yeah.
for that. Right, he has the knowledge power from his Shazam powers. Right,
Oh, that's okay.
it allows
okay.
him to speak any
Yeah.
language.
True.
When he de-transforms back into his normal human
He
form,
goes back to
he
it.
goes back to speaking his
Oh.
language.
Okay,
He doesn't
all right,
speak
that makes
English
sense.
at any point
That
while
makes
he's
sense.
in the
Yeah.
small,
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good.
Yeah.
the small rock form.
Once
Yeah.
again, wouldn't be the Side
It's
Project podcast if I didn't nitpick.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
to
yeah,
his
yeah.
his form when he Shazams back into his regular form. I mean, the CGI team couldn't even bother to make the Rock's head smaller
Yeah.
and make it look like it's not a bodybuilder head
like a
on a tiny little
bobblehead.
guy's. Like I'm thinking like Captain America's a good example.
Yes.
Captain
yeah.
America. They CGI'd him, his face and everything is proportionate to the CGI'd body that they did with
Yep.
him, but they also used a stand-in for
person,
that,
yeah,
I believe,
that's
right?
right,
Another
yeah.
person, and then they put Chris Evans' face on it, right? I don't know what they did for The Rock, obviously, but
it felt
they
pretty bad.
literally just took The Rock's regular head and put it on a small body, and that bugged the shit out of me because I could tell right away that they didn't make it
didn't look right.
proportionate. Yeah, they didn't make it
You
proportionate, and
remember
that bothered me.
you remember
Yeah.
the Undercover movie he was in with Kevin Hart, where
Yeah.
he was they pasted his face on a fat guy body.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, but that movie was awesome, dude. That movie was hilarious.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
funny.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? Like, you know, with all the DC movies, I'm actually happy the way it's going right now.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm a huge DC fan.
Yeah,
Yes.
me
Don't get me
too.
wrong, dude. I feel like
Me
DC's
too.
going up and Marvel's just kind of going down.
Yeah.
A little bit. Well, Marvel had
I
their
agree
big.
with you. I agree with you.
moments,
I
you know,
agree with
and
you
then-
right now. As
Yeah.
of right now, I agree with you. Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I will say, between this and Thor: Love and Thunder, I laughed at everything in this movie, and I laughed at about 3 things in Thor: Love
Same.
and Thunder.
that
Yeah,
right?
same.
Um,
Same
like
here.
Thor: Love and
Yeah.
Thunder just
Yeah.
had so much
It
cringe.
didn't do it for me. That movie didn't do it for me, man. Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor,
Yeah.
Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
It didn't do it for me. They had a lot of callbacks in Black Adam from a lot of other DC movies, but especially Shazam. You know, the lightning check, flying check. You know, they did that in Shazam,
Yep.
right? Bulletproof. They did all that. They did it with this. But something that I see people talking about a lot. My stomach is fucking killing me, dude.
No.
People were talking
Are
about
you
that
good?
a lot.
My
No, no.
fucking stomach
Sounds like
is
I'm chilling, dude.
Bro, my stomach hurts so bad.
like
And I am
another-
trying to push through it right now.
poke that in,
Insanity, dude. Something I see a lot of people talking about, a gripe that a lot of people have, and I kind of I kind of care, but I don't really care because I like the rest of the movie so much, but I did notice it as well, is some people are saying that they tried too hard to replicate Shazam. I understand, like I just said, the callbacks, the references. You're gonna have it. He's a Shazam character. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're gonna have those things living in that world. You're gonna have it. But like having the kid kind of show him the ropes is exactly what happened in Shazam. Certain dialogue is very close to what happened in Shazam. Having him teach him like I said, the ropes and show him like how to do things, how to be a hero when Black Adam's not a hero at all. So I see what people are saying, but at the same time, while I agree with certain points, I also have rebuttals and agree with the others that have rebuttals too, because it's like, one, they kind of needed to create something for the audience to relate to, such as the kids, the people, and then Black Adam's not a hero. So I understand people being upset about that, but he's a hero for Kondak.
Yep.
He's a hero for them. And that's why they explain that. They
Yeah.
explain that when Hawkman comes and all that, and they're like, they don't do this or he, you know, whatever. And they're like, well, He's doing it for us, though. Like,
Yeah,
he's
it's
our
like-
hero. You know what I mean?
And they're like, you didn't show up. for
Yeah, you didn't
35
show up.
years.
Yeah,
yeah.
damn, that was a good one, though.
I think
Yeah.
somebody in the audience was like,
Yeah.
ooh, like when we went to go see it, you know?
Well, it's
Yeah.
and like that would probably be like the one thing you could even try to physically bring into the real world at all. Is like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
the Justice Society of America hasn't shown
Yes.
up in the country
Exactly.
for 35 years to help
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it didn't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm also confused about is the continuity with this film. Where does this film lie within the? It's no longer the DCEU, by the way. It's now just the DCU, like the MCU. They changed it. I don't know if you know.
Oh,
that.
did they?
I didn't know
They
that.
changed it, so it's just the DCU now.
Right.
But where does this lie? And it's like, I have all these questions myself, but even doing this podcast, I do a lot of WBD stuff. I've done a lot of episodes on that. So obviously we have a switch up occurring with the hierarchy of WB, all the execs. And then with that comes them switching things up in the movies, of course. And then we don't know what's going to end up happening with the Flash. So that could answer a lot of the questions that I have, a lot of the questions that other people have. And we're just going to have to wait and see. But as far as the continuity, I have no idea where this movie lies within the rest of the DCU, past, present, or future. I have no clue. And then you mentioned like the Justice Society as well. That doesn't make any sense either, being that they've clearly in this movie been around for a century,
Yeah,
technically.
I think so, yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
Fate is 100 years old. Well, I mean, he had to be a kid at some point, right? So, I mean, obviously maybe not an
Well,
entire century, but
It's just the helmet, I believe.
Because it's like,
yeah, it's the helmet that
'cause-
makes him Dr. Fate, but he's still
but
a
he
human
himself,
person, right?
he himself has had. He mentions it in the movie. He had his life prolonged by the helmet.
Yeah, he's lived 100 years.
But I think he's from like he fought in World War One. I think is what he says.
Okay,
And that's where he found the helmet was during the fight, like during fighting in World War One.
Okay. I don't
And
know
that's
enough
where-
of Dr. Fate's backstory.
I think that's what he said in the movie.
And then I know Hawkman. Is Hawkman immortal?
Hawkman. Okay, so Hawkman, his backstory in the comics is that he reincarnates every time he dies.
Okay.
So he could set himself up ways to have money in the future.
Okay.
Because every time he dies, he reincarnates and comes back as a new person.
See, because that was my other question too. Is all of the money and equipment, ships, everything that Hawkman has, and he's never. You're gonna tell me he's never crossed paths with Batman?
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's never crossed paths with the other biggest, richest guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing, though. It was like it for me. Like it doesn't make sense from there because I'm like, wait, what about the rest of the movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
where does
that's,
it lie?
that's my biggest
Yep.
gripe is the continuity. I don't understand it, and I just want to because I'm that kind of person. Like I said too, maybe the answer is we have to wait and see.
I think it's probably
Because
a
they're
wait and
switching
see.
things up.
Yep.
Where is
Yeah.
this going to go? Because we could also ask the same question of, well, Superman's back, but where is this within his world too? Like his realm.
Yeah, like
and then
where's-
it leads to so many questions.
And-
And then it leads to, okay, is Henry Cavill's coming back? Seemingly also is Batfleck coming back? But it doesn't look like it's going to be the Snyderverse anymore. So did the Snyderverse even exist, or are they erasing that? Are they plucking them out of the Snyderverse, putting them in a new continuity, and we're just going to pick up wherever they decide to tell us? Or once again, is that why we have to wait for the Flash?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's
Man,
what it
there's
is.
so much
It
stuff
shows
right
and
there. There's
I
so
think
much stuff.
I think that obviously the Snyderverse isn't totally gone because Snyder he's going to be a producer on Man of Steel 2. Like,
Right.
That's
Right.
like been a
I
thing
can't wait for that.
that's confirmed. Is Man of
Awesome.
Steel 2 will have Zack Snyder back as at least producer.
Yeah.
He may not be writing, he may not be directing,
Yeah.
but he'll be at least involved.
Which brings me to this real quick, since you said that. It's perfect. Henry Cavill back as Superman. Ben Affleck back as Batman in some capacity. Everyone's been speculating on what exactly the future is going to be with them. We already know all the messes and the potential cleanups that are occurring behind film and on film and everything with WB. But now in the midst of all that, it's currently been reported, and forgive me, as of this recording, I don't know if this is still correct, but Zack Snyder has presented Justice League 2 and 3 films to the new executives over at Warner Bros. Discovery.
Oh, shoot.
According to The Truth 31, and I quote, Zack submitted his plans for his Justice League 2 and 3 storyboards to Warner Bros. Discovery. He presented the entire outline in the new storyboards and how easily his movies can fit within their future slates.
Oh wow,
End
man.
quote. So
That's phenomenal news
I
for
hope
me,
that-
actually.
I hope that works
maybe-
out.
You know, yeah.
And then with Henry Cavill saying, he's back and he's back for a reason, and he believes in it, he has faith
Yep.
in it, and this and that. Is it because it's the Snyderverse after all?
It might be.
I hope so.
Because I know they all loved the Snyderverse. They didn't
Yeah.
like the Justice League and the direction that, and and Ben Affleck has been outspoken here and there about, his disappointment with things as well. So are they coming back because Zack Snyder's coming back? Or are they coming back also maybe because the new executives at WB have a good vision as well?
Ready the Armada. We will use the old ways.
Many know, but some may not know, that James Gunn has been appointed as the co-head of the newly established DC Studios. Alongside his directing and writing duties, he's heading up the studio itself. I feel like I might throw up, you guys. I'm dead serious.
You need another yogurt, Chaz?
I don't have any more.
Banana?
Oh boy.
My stomach is fucking killing me.
We should have brought some extra yogurts out.
Shit. Let me finish this and we're going to have to cut real quick.
Okay.
It was also announced that he's going to be taking the helm for the new unannounced DC film, and many have been speculating. That chip is fucking me up, guys. Bear with me. As DC continues to switch things up, what the film's fucking A, that chip is fucking me up. Holy shit, dude.
Hey,
I'm
where's
just
the
gonna
film,
fucking- I'm just gonna-
like,
Just
cut,
read-
you know?
just
like
read the
real.
script.
Holy
baby.
shit, man. I'm just going to cut to it. There's 5 main characters that James Gunn wants to focus on, and it kind of bothers me. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, those are cool. But then Harley Quinn. I need to take a fucking second. You guys talk about
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn. Oh wow.
Wait,
Harley
cutting
Quinn.
Harley Quinn? Was that what?
No, he wants to focus on
Harley
the first
Quinn.
Oh, he
4
wants to
and
focus.
Harley Quinn.
I mean, the thing is that, like,
It's James Gunn has had like a big thing for Harley Quinn with the Suicide Squad, and I'm sure like
that's the
Birds
reason.
of Prey
yeah.
probably like.
Whoa,
and
dude, whoa. Birds of Prey was really bad.
Okay.
For me, that was bad.
There are things in it that are okay. Like the fight scenes are pretty good. Fight scenes in it are pretty good. I like Black Mask.
Oh god.
I think
I'm
he's
sorry, no.
I think he's fun. I think he's
No.
a fun villain. He's not fun when he's in the strip club part. I thought he was really scary in that part. But when he like makes the lady get up on the table. And
oh, that's
all
right.
that
That
business.
scene, yeah.
Really dark. But like overall, that movie's like okay. And that's another one of those movies where it's like, where does it fit in the timeline? Because they like show a cartoon Joker, and it's really weird.
I don't know, dude.
But
about those,
Harley
it
Quinn
doesn't
is
make
like-
sense.
Come in and I'll say another thing. The reason I brought up the James Gunn thing is also that, but also because he's known for doing ensemble films, right?
Yeah.
He's known for doing Suicide Squad, Justice League, even a lot of his other movies happen to focus on several different characters. We've got the Justice Society. They're also not labeled as a Justice Society of America in this film. They just reference
I think
them
they're
as a
just the
Justice
Justice
Society.
Society,
Yeah.
yeah.
So do you guys think it would be a good fit? He is helming up the studios, and he wants to focus on Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Harley Quinn, which I don't like the Harley Quinn part. What about the Flash? What about Ray Fisher's Cyborg? I think there's a lot of other characters that you could focus on other than Harley Quinn. But aside from that, that's a executive decision. As far as his directing, writing, and all that, and he's helming a new DC film, could it be a Justice Society film? Now you guys talk about that because I'll be right back.
I'm thinking either I would love to see him do Green Lantern.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
oh,
I would love
yes.
a Green
It
Lantern
has to
show
be
from
done.
James Gunn.
Yes.
The right way.
But if he did a Justice Society movie, I think that could be really fun if he focuses on like Hawkman, get Jay Garrick Flash in there, like the tin helmet guy. Alan Scott, Green Lantern could be a part of it. Like just go and make it like a total 40s, 50s like
pretty
era
cool.
movie.
Ooh, that's
like,
a good idea.
Go
Cool, though.
super classic. James Gunn would get to pick all of his crazy music that he always loves to pick and put on his movies. And I think he could make it really character driven, which is something I would really like about it. Because that's what I always love about James Gunn's stuff, is it's so character driven rather than story driven. I think about Peacemaker. I think about both the Guardians of the
Peacemaker was
Galaxy
awesome.
movies. Like Peacemaker's excellent,
It
right?
was awesome. It was
And
awesome.
That's another really good ensemble show. Like he does a great job of like not only building up and focusing on Peacemaker himself, but also Amanda Waller's daughter. He focuses on Harcourt, the blonde lady from the show.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Isn't he
And
married to her?
he is married to her. That is his real life wife. Yeah. And then he also gives really good focus to Vigilante as a character. And
Oh, yeah, that was...
like, Vigilante is
Dude,
my favorite.
the ending, though. The ending was awesome.
Yes, yes.
That was awesome.
With the cow.
Yeah.
Yep.
15 minutes later.
Yeah.
How you doing there, brother?
Bro, you good?
I gotta be honest, guys. I don't even think I can finish.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. It's that bad, huh?
Are we gonna pause?
And this didn't have enough room to cut out.
Oh no.
All right, so can you see us, Leo?
You good?
You're in frame.
You're
mine?
good.
In mine though, yeah.
Yeah, you're in frame.
Oh, yeah, like in the phone.
All right, so this is an update because we had to cut, and I'll quite possibly say this again when we go back up. We had to cut. I threw up everywhere, just everywhere, and then it went all in my nose, up here, and then in my under my eyes started burning, my ears started burning. Amott was good for a long time, firstly making me look like a giant pussy, and then now though, as you can see,
It's killing
it's
me.
now it's crept up on him out of nowhere.
Yeah, no.
Don't do this challenge. We still haven't even finished the podcast, and I'm laughing and everything right now, but my stomach is killing me.
That's something exciting.
In pieces. Yeah, it's horrible, dude. I've done this. I'll save the rest for when I go and sit back down. But just know that we had to cut and collect ourselves, and that's why you're getting this extreme behind the scenes moment.
Don't ever do this again. Nope.
I don't know what's happening in editing. Editing Chazzy will figure this all out, but we'll see you when we come back and finish this episode momentarily.
I'm not gonna do this again.
Never again.
Man, so we had to cut, as you can probably see, and then you probably saw, again, I don't know what I'm doing in editing yet, 100% until I see everything, but we had to cut. First, it started with me. I think you saw the behind the scenes clip where I kind of explained it, but it started with me. I had to cut, let these guys talk about everything that you just saw. And meanwhile, I was in the bathroom throwing up everywhere, went into my nose, my eyes, my ears, everything was horrible. And then a little bit after, we're trying to
We're back in.
we're trying to push
Yeah.
we're trying to push through it. What do you think I was just reiterating for us four here in the room?
Yeah, exactly.
He's already recording.
All right, well, I'm
Leo's
recording
just
while we're
on the
recording.
phone over here.
It's all good.
Behind-
You're breaking out in a rash on top
Yeah.
of it, bro.
Oh my God, bro!
dude,
I can
Oh,
see
bro,
it
your
on
face, actually, yeah. Hey, do you sure you want to continue?
Yeah, I'm good,
You
bro.
want to go to
I'm
the
good.
store and get some
I'm
Claritin
good.
or something?
I'm good. I'm
We can
good.
go to CVS before they close.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
I see this?
I
I
see it. I see
This is not
it.
the first time that's happened
Can we
to
get
me,
a zoom in on? Oh, you have a.
I have it over there.
another one?
I can
Okay,
zoom
it might
up in
come out.
editing,
Yeah,
though.
I can
No,
see
but-
like the
No,
spots.
I'm good. It's just sometimes it happens to me though.
I'm fighting for the I can't even think. Like I said, excuse me if it's a roller coaster. I'm fighting for the sake of entertainment, for the sake of the pod. I'm probably sure you can tell my energy is where it usually is. I'm stuttering all over the place. But you are breaking out in a rash, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
I feel like we should go get you some
I'm
fucking Claritin or something, man. But aside from that, sorry if we had to cut short any of the Black Adam talk or anything else, but let's break up the monotony and let's get into this week's Cosplay of the Week. That's about all the energy I got. And this week's, oh God, everything's fucking up. Hold on, guys. Oh man, now my thing is fucking up. This is what you deal with when you deal with the Paqui One Chip challenge, dude. Shout out to Paqui, and also if this becomes it's gonna become a promo clip on Instagram for the Cosplay of the Week, or anybody that's just tuning into the Cosplay of the Week segment right now on Instagram. This clip, we did the Paqui One Chip challenge, but not all of us here did it, and thankfully they didn't do it. I'm so thankful they didn't. Amott did it. I did it. Amott's breaking out in hives. We had to cut. I threw up. It's a whole thing. Go watch the full episode if you haven't seen it, especially who is the Cosplay of the Week this week, and it's none other than Hop Town Spidey on Instagram, and I'm throwing it up on the screen right about now. Oh. And look at this, man. Oh my gosh, dude. The first pick that we've got up there is Spider-Man 2099, and this is absolutely amazing. The photo is by Kick-Ass Designs. This is amazing, brother. Like, this is so good, dude. The suit looks... Where did you get the suit from? That's what I want to know.
It's amazing.
I don't see in any of your... What was that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I heard that.
It sounded like a train.
That was weird.
There's no train around here either.
No.
Okay.
It's the pocket train. It's
I know.
coming, man.
It's the Paqui train, dude. They're like, doo-doo! Or somebody's doing a Paqui challenge.
It's gonna be like the Kool-Aid man.
I know. It's gonna break through the wall. Somebody said Paqui. Fucking A, dude. I don't see, forgive me, I didn't look through every single one of your Spider-Man 2099 posts because I am going to highlight some of your other ones. I don't see where you got the suit, if you did it yourself, if you got it from somebody, how you did it, but it's absolutely dope. I love it. Kick-ass designs on the photo. It looks absolutely dope. Your 2099 is awesome, and I'm currently playing the Insomniac Spider-Man. I'm about 81% done, gearing up so I could play Miles Morales, and that's also one of my favorite suits in the game, so super cool, dude. But I do want to throw up a second photo. I'm throwing that up now, and this photo is by David Velez Photography, and the Spidey arms that you see in this one is by Nimsy Craft, looking absolutely amazing, and the caption says, Flashback Friday to RCCC 2018 when I debuted my Superior Spider-Man cosplay. This was one of my all-time favorites and loved how massive the arms were. I hope to someday wear this one out again. I wish that I could have seen this one in person, dude, because this thing is nuts, man. With the black eyes and everything, and the black going down on the suit from going into the Spidey symbol and all that. The arms coming out look amazing. I mean, phenomenal job, dude. I do want to throw up a third photo, and I'm throwing that up. Finish him now. And it's of his Sub-Zero, dude. Oh. And anybody that tunes in this podcast knows that I'm a giant Mortal Kombat fan. I don't get to talk about Mortal Kombat enough. And I've got the Sub-Zero and Scorpion book holder here, which is actually a gift from Amott. When did you gift that to me, though? That was for was that for?
That was, I believe,
was that for
that
my
was
birthday?
Last year.
What the hell was that for? I don't know. It was for an event. I remember that, though, because we opened it. Remember?
Yeah.
We opened it. Was it Christmas? Doesn't matter. It's back here, and it's awesome. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, so I absolutely love this. This Sub-Zero is nuts, dude. Caption says, finish him, and he says that he's obsessed with this photo and edit of his Sub-Zero cosplay by the insanely talented Anson Photos, which I agree, this is amazing, dude. Insane talent. It's just accurate to everything Mortal Kombat. It's a fatality to the core, dude. I love the way that your Sub-Zero looks. Everybody's got to go check out all his other Sub-Zero cosplays, photos where you can see everything much more, but I chose this one because it's just so brutal. It's so accurate to Mortal Kombat. It's definitely a brutality or a fatality. It's absolutely amazing, dude. I love everything about it.
It's amazing. This guy is like really
phenomenal.
Truly a legend for doing something like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm more of a Scorpion fan.
Oh, Hoptown, he's coming for your neck, man.
Just saying.
He's coming. We're going to have to get an Amott versus Sub-Zero. Finish him.
It's okay. There's a Sub-Zero fan over here on the couch, buddy, so don't worry.
But these are absolutely dope, dude. You have such amazing cosplays. I love everything about them, man. These are... I don't even know what else to say, dude. They're absolutely awesome, man. So everybody, please go follow Hoptown Spidey on Instagram, and that's SPIDEY for Hoptown Spidey, because Hoptown Spidey, your Sub-Zero and Spider-Man. This is going to be a fucked up Paqui One Chip Challenge outro for the cosplay of the week, man. For me, for Amott, for Corruption Cosplay, and for Art.HeroPhoto is amazing. Christ, man.
Fatality.
That's good, dude. This week's episode is brought to you by Anime Pasadena.
Do you see what I'm saying? I even get withdrawal symptoms.
Oh, yeah? What kind of symptoms?
My body gets all twisted. I do handstands. It's not pretty.
I don't need to see that.
I know.
Okay, here's the thing.
Man, this show never gets old. I just wish there was more of it, though.
More death note, you say?
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Well, you're in luck.
How so?
Cue the Jazosaurus Rex.
The what?
Ladies
What is happening?
and gentlemen,
Where did you even come from?
the official Death Note reunion panel at this year's Anime Pasadena is what's happening.
Oh my god, when?
November 19th and 20th at the Pasadena Convention Center, and I'm your host, Chazzy, the Jazosaurus Rex of the Side Project Podcast. And if you're a fan of Death Note, you'll want to be there, because we're pumping no brakes, as you'll get to see and hear from the likes of Shannon Chan Kent with her Shinigami eyes, the voice of Misa Amane, Alessandro Giuliani, but you may have to address him as L. And no Death Note panel is proper without a Shinigami in the Earth Realm.
I thought I was going to be there.
I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Just give me a second. That's my Shinigami. It's my bad. Hold on. Hey, listen. We talked about this. Remember? Okay? It's not about you. You're gonna have to share the spotlight. And that's why you can expect the voice of Ryuk himself, Brian Drummond. And last but not least, known to some as Kira, God of the New World, Brad Swale, the voice of Light Yagami. Tickets are on sale right now, and the link's in the bio. But wait, that's not all. You can expect to see a Toonami panel, an unnecessary debates panel, and I'm on both My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, the Power Rangers Extended Universe panel, and so much more. But if you're coming to the Death Note panel, make sure you bring an apple so we can minimize those handstands. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, because we got a convention to put on. I'll see you there. We are going to kind of round this episode out, dude, but before we leave, this fucked up all over the place episode, you guys, you three have obviously worked together on several shoots in the past, man, and even before I came on the scene, but most recently, we've gotten to work together on the Batman shoot that we did. That was the first one that I was a part of. I didn't do any behind-the-scenes video or photo or anything. I was the goon. Pictures are probably being thrown up right now, and I got punched. It was awesome, dude.
One of the most easily punchable guys I've ever met.
It was absolutely amazing, dude. That was a good one. Then we did the Spider-Man shoot with Danny Darko as well, alongside Logan Dominic Cosplay. And once again, happy birthday, Danny Darko. The day that we're shooting this
happy birthday,
is your birthday, but by the time it comes out, it no longer is. But yeah, and you as Spider-Man, Logan Dominic as Spider-Man, Danny Darko as the Insomniac Spider-Man, and that was absolutely amazing. And then we also did the recent Shazam shoot. And by the way, I'm sorry, Amott helped on every single one of those shoots, and on the Batman one, you were the Riddler.
And who did we get a surprise visit from on the Spider-Man shoot?
Oh, wait.
This guy.
Yes, as Green Goblin, dude.
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing that up.
About that,
yeah. Right? Fucking A, dude. Surprise. That was your first cosplay?
Yeah.
Technically, right?
Oh, man. And I just got to give it out to you guys and all the cosplayers out there. It was brutal. It was brutal.
Putting everything together, getting it all together.
I felt like the sweat.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think I like so much sweat in there.
When you came out though with the goblin bombs in your hand and everything, and you were walking towards us, epic, dude.
And I love your shot because when I pointed out, I mean, it matches perfectly with the dialogue of and you rolled it. I was like, oh my god!
I just wish it was more in focus. I was like, dude, it's so quick. I was like, because you told me get your camera ready during that moment, but I was doing something else at the moment, so I was finishing it, and then he just started walking. And I was like, oh shit! And I was like trying to get everything ready, and I was like changing my lens real quick, and I was like, oh come on! And it came out a little bit blurry, but at least it was there. You know what I mean?
Good.
Misery, misery, misery. That's what you've chosen. I offered you friendship, and you spat in my face.
The Batman shoot, you were the Riddler, but on the Spider-Man shoot and the recent Shazam shoot we did, where you were Shazam, you were obviously the photographer. You were helping with lighting and production, everything. I did the behind-the-scenes video and photo. You were also the professional cape flipper.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
I was
not the Spider-Man one, but you were at the Batman one, also a professional cape flipper. The Shazam one, professional cape flipper, or what do you call it? You don't call it a cape flipper. What do you call it?
Cape tosser.
Cape tosser.
Cape tosser.
You know what's crazy, dude?
Tosser,
I did
yeah.
the same thing for Saddle Up. The same thing I did for him. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
So-
You're the professional cape tosser, cape flipper here,
I thought he
dude.
was going to call it a cape fluffer, but, you know, that's...
That's a whole other thing. That's something that he does in his spare time. That's his OnlyFans content, you know?
Go to Cape Fluffer 69.
Exactly.
OnlyFans.
Cape Flipper 69.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was awesome though.
Is it in the wrist? Is it in the elbow? The
It's
shoulder?
all
Is
in
it
the
like
wrist.
I'm
On
telling
the
you,
wrist,
man.
baby.
the
He
wrist, dude.
knows.
It's in the wrist, man.
He knows what's up. And you know what?
Same thing with throwing the dice.
If I could throw something in there really quick, I mean, we want to see a little bit of his work. That's a little bit of what I kind of wanted to throw in there real quick, which is what I sent you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the
Let's
shots
do it.
from the
We got
Shazam.
a
Oh, you know
surprise.
what? Someone's gonna have to show me because that's using for
Yes.
as a
So
camera right now,
actually,
so I
well,
can't
what I
look
could
it
do
up.
is this.
Oh, yeah, you want to pull it up on
I can
yours?
pull it up on the tablet, and then that way you could see it,
Yeah.
and then I could just follow along on my phone. But this way you could see
You're gonna
it.
have to send it to me to throw in editing for the
And
people. Though.
Yes.
yes, definitely. Wait, I gotta say something, which is the last one is the most epic.
I'm just
all right,
saying.
but we're gonna go through.
I mean,
one
all I
by
gotta
one
say
and
is
all
that.
you
I
know?
mean, all I gotta say is that Jake looks a little bit more beefier in here.
He knows how to make me look good. That's all I'm
Absolutely
saying.
crazy looking,
Yo, Jake,
dude.
I gotta say, bro.
Are
Like,
you guys still on the first
you're
one?
by far
Are
my
we
favorite
swiping?
one.
Oh, get
This is
out of here.
amazing, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like whenever you guys ready, like the second one, I kind
Second
of
one,
wanted to
I'm going
go
to the
through
second
the
one.
route of
Dude, there's the cape toss, dude.
Man.
We got you doing your cape toss, man.
Yes.
Just gotta let everybody know that cape toss happened because this guy right here does charge. There's a fee.
Yes.
Just to let everybody know. Wow,
I mean, it was
dude.
free for Jake though. So
Wow.
just saying.
I'm going to the third one. Dude, I like that one with the shot, with the behind, with the,
that's
the cape
great.
showing.
Yes.
Amazing, dude.
And that one was actually just kind of, I was still testing things out and everything, and just kind of like, boom. I was like,
Just
man.
a great test
so
shot.
sick, dude. Next one. Oh my God, this one, you guys. You guys
Oh
on
my
this one?
God, yeah.
Is this the one you guys are on?
This is like,
Wow.
I
This
don't
looks
know,
like a
I saw this
cinematic,
and I'm just like,
dude.
bro.
Yes.
How do you?
like,
God,
how do you do it,
we knocked it out. It was definitely a team effort. I mean, the lights, you guys were helping me with
it was
moving the
fun.
lights.
I'm
and all that.
on the next one, and we're
if
in
I'm
it.
if I'm Shazam,
This is a surprise. We haven't even mentioned.
Yeah.
We haven't even announced
Right,
this
we
yet.
haven't said anything about it.
oh my
So
god!
we're
in the
definitely-
Shazam shoot, it's on the screen right now. You're seeing it. You see two guys out of focus behind Shazam there, and that is actually me and Amott. Was it a last minute idea? Was that a last minute?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
It was, right?
Yeah, originally
Yeah.
this was supposed to be a Black Adam versus Shazam shoot.
Right. And we
but
had
we had
to
some
pivot and make
we had some
alterations.
scheduling issues happen, but it's all good. We pivoted. We made it work.
It's
Yeah.
coming. Oh my.
Oh my god! The lifting you in the air when I made that. It's so great.
Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yep. No.
Oh, that's amazing,
Oh, that's
dude.
awesome.
All right, I'm going to the next one. Oh my god.
The cape though.
Oh my
That-
god.
And then I think
That's
you're
me on the toss there, dude.
tossing
I did.
right there.
I'm not
Yep.
even gonna lie, though. I did ask Amott, dude. How do I go about this, man? I want to get the best cape toss that I could possibly get, man.
Wow. These are amazing, man.
Dude, I'm telling
You
you,
gotta really
bro,
feel
this
it.
is
You gotta
gonna keep
become
getting
the cape
better and
tosser.
better, man.
Yeah, this is
telling
insane.
you.
I gotta tell you, this is probably one of my favorites, though. This is probably one of
Yeah,
my favorites.
that's amazing.
The pushing him one is insane, dude. Oh, the punch, dude. The punch
these are great.
not affecting him at all. Absolutely awesome, man. So cool. And then with the wrist
Oh, the
going
pain in
down,
the wrist,
like,
yes.
the pain in the wrist. Look at your face, Jake. Amazing, dude.
Oh, Sal, your facial expression is
So
perfect. I
good,
love it.
man. So good. Oh my God. I went to Is that the last one?
We'll keep
Oh,
going. They
oh
keep
my
getting
God.
better.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
they keep
God.
getting better.
So
dude.
cool.
No way.
They keep getting better.
Oh my
dude.
God, man. The superhero
They keep
one.
getting
I'm on the
better.
next one where you're standing
Yeah,
with
the
the
A
lightning.
stance shot.
Oh my
This
God,
one. Yeah,
dude, you gotta
dude.
post this.
This one,
This has got to be the
the
introduction
whole
one, dude.
height, the whole height and everything of
Oh
like
my
seeing
God.
the building and all that. I mean, it's just perfect.
Dude, that's just perfect.
I
It's
know.
insane.
Perfect.
I don't see how this
Now,
isn't
now
gonna.
get ready for the last
Oh
one.
my
Get ready for the
God.
last one.
Leo, like,
The last
you're
one
amazing, dude.
is.
What?
It's like-
This is crazy.
You were going
Look
up.
at
You just upped the ante on the me getting punched series, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
We're gonna have to
my
like.
God.
Chaz, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
I had to
is
save
so
that one
cool,
for the
dude.
end. I
Every
had to
single
save
one of
that.
these.
Please collaborate with me when we post this one. Or if
Yes.
it's I that posted, you
Yes.
that I don't know. Whoever's posting it first. Oh my
Whoever.
God.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I just looked at it. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
yeah.
We'll figure out the posting schedule. You let me know.
Wow.
Leo, dude, Leo's just a genius, dude.
Leo, dude. Yes,
Thank you,
man.
Thank you.
All I
Definitely
gotta-
a team effort. I mean, we
Dude.
all were like adjusting and everything on that night,
Insane,
and
dude.
all I gotta
I
say.
love it. I
That
love
was
it.
one of my favorite
I
shoots. I'm not gonna lie.
It
dude.
was
That
fun.
was so
That was a
much
good
fun.
shoot.
It was
especially
fun
because
and,
like
it was just going like sync. It was like
Yes.
boom, this shot.
And
this,
it's
like,
also
whoa.
crazy because so many things fell apart that people
Yeah.
don't know behind
Yes.
the scenes. So many things
Yep.
fell apart. We had
Yeah.
to pivot and make adjustments to literally like everything.
Yeah, yeah,
And which
yeah.
also happened in the Spider-Man shoot, and that came out phenomenal
Yeah.
on top of those.
Yeah, I
came out
mean,
on
Like, this,
Wow.
this Shazam one, the only reason I say it fell apart even more is because we lost people as well
Yeah.
that were supposed to be
Like, as
involved.
we were going, yeah.
And had to make it work with what we had.
Exactly.
And you just
exactly.
beyond
oh,
delivered.
man, thank you.
Beyond
It was
delivered,
definitely
Leo,
teamwork,
dude.
man. Teamwork,
Dude.
and it was
You
so
know,
much fun.
I gotta say, if I'm Shazam and you guys are like part of the Shazam fam, this guy's the wizard.
Yes.
Like, straight up.
Yes,
Thank
dude.
you.
Yep.
Thank you
Yes,
so
man.
much.
You know,
Thank
since
you.
we're talking about your photography and everything, Leo, I gotta ask you, dude, man, because you are definitely a phenomenal photographer, dude. Someone that I'm
Thank you.
legitimately blessed to be around,
Thank you.
professionally as well as,
Yes.
as friendship wise and everything. But when I'm speaking on your profession and the things that you do, your talent,
Yeah.
I'm just stoked and happy to be around it and soak up the knowledge that you give and see everything that you do as well, man. How did you even get into photography in the first place? And then how did you venture into cosplay photography?
Yeah. Well, same here. Let me just say that, man, you guys, we've grown, in the last few years and like closer and connected. And I just want to say I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful
Thank
for
you,
that.
man.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
same-
much for
same
being
here,
here.
Same here.
And living the dream right here.
Yeah.
And I got into it, and honestly, just generally like photographing everything, nature, and then people, and like street photography, buildings. I was like literally going all over the place with everything. And honestly, it started with this guy right here, Sal, Cosplay. You know, because he had the outfit, and I was like, "Are you serious, bro? Like, you do that? Like, you had the helmet and everything." And I guess it was kind of the first time, you know, connecting with someone who like loved like comics as much as I do, like comics, film, and all that. And then it's like, well, I'm kind of still learning about photography and everything. Why don't we just set up a shoot? And you know, he was you know, so cool about like, yeah, well, I have the outfit, and why don't we go out and shoot one day? And I remember, I think it's even on my account, but it was almost like it was meant to be, because that night, it was kind of like in the evening or something, like kind of
cloudy,
sunset.
dude.
It was cloudy, and these clouds were absolutely insane looking clouds. I've never
Was it
seen
for your Red Hood shoot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
It was the first time. It was
And
that helmet.
I'd never seen anything like
This
these
one.
clouds.
No, it was your Punisher then.
Yeah, that was my
I
first
thought you said it was
helmet.
your Red Hood shoot.
No, that was my Red Hood one. It used
Oh,
to be
that's
my-
right. And then you okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I forgot.
yeah.
And then you repurposed it. Yeah.
And let me see if, because I think
Dude,
I
that
have it
photo
on
was
my account
awesome, dude. The
way
first photo
down at
we
the
did.
bottom.
That photo was awesome, dude. the
But
one
you know,
took.
it's
together.
because people kept asking me like I'll photoshopped it or whatever, and I swear it was just the most insane looking. I don't even think I've seen clouds like this in another photo shoot ever. They
Yeah.
just look, because I think there was like a storm that had just happened, and the wind had blown them in a way that I can't even explain. They had like these streaks on the clouds,
cool.
Yeah.
and it was and I was driving. I remember I called him and I said, this photo shoot is going to be insane because I've never seen clouds like this before. Like, it looks dark, it looks gritty, it looks totally Gotham. And
we're asking if it's Photoshop.
yeah, people were
But
asking,
it was
is it
crazy
Photoshopped or
because,
whatever.
dude,
It was like nothing.
It's crazy because we did it like what, like right next door.
It was
actually
right
where I
next
live.
to where he lives.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it wasn't anything like crazy. So anyway, well, I was trying to bring it up, but I think it's way down on my profile. But anyways,
One of you guys send it to me and I'll throw it up in editing.
yeah,
Or
and
it's
so
probably already up in editing.
so
right now.
basically what it was like everything kind of clicked that day too.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of blown away of like, wow, we can get shots like this.
This photo.
Why don't we? Yeah, that's it. Like,
Oh,
and
man.
those
Yeah.
clouds are just, I mean, that's
Amazing.
exactly, nothing there is photoshopped except
Yeah.
maybe that light that's behind him that I
That's
kind of
it.
put on there.
Right.
That's
But
amazing.
everything else was just, you know, mind blowing as far as like the whole
Wow.
environment, you know?
And then
yeah.
from after Amott, it turned into more stuff from there, or what?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It was just to connect. And I remember when.
Yeah, it was
when
crazy how we met him,
were
though.
like,
It's crazy
yeah,
how we
premiere
met
I
him.
of,
remember how we ran into you, like how I ran into you guys was I was going to the Avengers Infinity War premiere, and we were just walking around trying to find a spot. Like me and my buddy Mike, who also does photography stuff, and we were just walking around trying to figure out a spot to get in, and we just ran into you guys randomly. Like
It was random. It
Were
was
you-
so random.
Were you
Well,
in
it
your
was-
Red Hood outfit for that? No, you were just like,
dude. I even told you like, dude, I love your
Yes.
outfit, dude.
I
Yeah,
think
love
because
your
of your outfit.
I was dressed
and you
up
had
as
the
Doctor
glove.
Strange for that one.
Yeah.
Yep, and I had
Nice.
the Infinity.
Yeah,
I had the
you
Infinity
make a
Gauntlet
great
with me
Doctor
for it,
Strange,
so-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
it was.
100%,
I mean,
yeah.
that's what drew us to. It was like, look at that Doctor Strange. Oh my god! And he has the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, hey, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, that's how it started.
Something that you mentioned to me before, Leo, was when I first started doing like the behind the scenes video and photo for you, is that you never really seen yourself in that light very often. Like being able to see yourself like in the moment, in your element. Like when you were watching back some of the videos I was
that's
showing
right.
you, and you were like, man, it's crazy like to see myself like doing this, like directing the moment and like seeing myself get the shots and setting up the shots and all that. You were telling me like I never really got to see that very often. I thought that was cool because that made me feel good, because when I do these behind the scenes shots and everything, that's kind of something I look for is to, I mean, obviously it's behind the scenes shots, so that's pretty much what it entails, but is getting those moments that definitely and hopefully make the people that I'm shooting go, oh fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's
damn,
exactly
like
how I
I've never
felt.
seen myself like this. Like, that's crazy. Or like, oh, that's what it looked like in the moment. Like, because it makes
Yeah.
them think and go back and go like, oh, okay, so now when I'm going into it, shooting stuff, I kind of know like what it looks like from the outside looking in and what to do. And I just think those moments are really cool. But
Yeah.
for you, when you're shooting, I'm sure that you get kind of a sense of that as well when you're shooting people and then for instance like Jake or Amott, you know what I mean, and you guys see the work that he puts forth, and you're like, holy shit, you know, you kind of get that same satisfaction, and I'm sure you get the satisfaction I get from shooting the behind the scenes stuff. And if nobody's ever shot with Leo, for anybody that's watching right now and hasn't, he's totally just super laid back, easygoing, but passionate all at the same time. And one of the things that you do also, even if you're the man behind the camera, you see through the lens, you know what you want to get. One of the things that I noticed that you do more than anything though, and more than any other photographers I've seen, is you ask for input from everybody. From everybody.
You are such an excellent collaborator.
Oh, even though you're the man behind the camera and you have the vision, you're seeing it through the lens, you know what's going to end up coming out of that shot. You're still like, hey, what do you think though?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do you have any cool ideas? And maybe you're also thinking of it like, does anybody else have any cool ideas? Because I'm confident and I'm hopeful that I can make those come to life.
Yes.
So I think that's really cool, and it's an admirable trait though.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you
Because
so
there's
much.
other photographers I've had in my past, not getting into it, but just my music past and everything, where I've shot with them and they didn't really give a shit to ask me what I wanted. They're just like, ba 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 boom, pay me, I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But you're really involved, and that's really
Thank
cool.
you, man.
You know
that
what I mean?
means a lot to me.
What do you look for when you're shooting for cosplayers and everything most? I know one of the things you said to me is you like the cinematic style shots,
Yeah.
which a lot of your shots definitely are, which we just debuted a lot of them right now.
It's like some of the Shazam ones and the
yes,
Batman ones.
insane. Is that like,
Dude,
is
I love
that
it. And I
one
love
of,
this guy, man. He just knows how to get into character.
that's that
and
actor
everything
right
like
there,
that.
man. That's the acting in you,
Yeah.
man. Everybody go watch
Yeah.
Power Rangers Shattered Past.
Everybody go watch me as Lord Draken.
Is that something that you definitely look for in like every shoot, is to bring out that cinematic feel, that movie-esque feel?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that like your
definitely.
top choice?
You read me 100%. I just
thought
love.
so.
I love
Yeah.
going to the movies, and it's like I want to forget the world, and I just want to go into this world.
Yeah.
And then the cinematic feel, there is something kind of real about it. So in my photography, I try to keep it as real looking as possible, but also cinematic as well. But there's actually something to me that's like important, which is when all of us are like on a shoot, no matter who I'm shooting with or whatever. What's important to me about photography is like the experience that everyone has, you know, in that moment. You know, because to me, like, I guess photography means, you know, a lot of things to a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, take the photo, here's an image, and that's it. But for me, you know, I don't want to get too deep or anything, but
No,
for me,
let
it
it all
just
out.
seems like, to me, it just kind of seems like, you know, photography is like, it's a memory. Like, you know, and, you know,
Yes.
people are going to go there and it's like,
It's
remember
special.
that?
Yeah.
You know, it's special. And so even the experience of being on the shoot, I want that to be like a photo in your mind that you're always going to keep forever, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go and make things difficult for people and all that. And that's why I want to get people's input, because the input is basically like, hey, I want you to walk away with an experience that you want to have.
Yeah.
I have a vision in my head and to try to help you achieve something that you may like, but at the same time, it's like, hey, you know what? This isn't about me. You know, this is about us. You know, this is what would you like? You know, because actually being a photographer on this side, especially when I got into the goblin costume, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's make this a little bit more about you because you're suffering right now. So I'm definitely 100% like going for that more. But of course, you know, it's a collaboration thing. But at the end of the day, it's a memory. It's an experience.
Because it's not only just like the photo itself and capturing the awesome photo, but like you said, it's the memory, not only the memory of that photo and everything, but the memory linked to the photo. as well.
Exactly.
The memory of the experience during that time. Because you look at it and you go like, oh, amazing. As like for instance, we'll use the Shazam one since that's brand new. We look at the Shazam ones and oh my God, it's amazing. Like I remember taking that photo, but I also remember everything else during that shoot. Like, the awesome time we had, even through the troubles that occurred. You know what I mean?
100%,
Setting up the lights a certain way. The people that came and were making the noise in the dune, in the buggies.
The
dune buggy
dune
people.
buggies.
Like, there's like 4 of them or something.
There's always something that happens.
There's always some crazy
Always.
shit that happens.
Always.
Like at the Batman shoot. When
dude,
that homeless lady just came up and
Smacked me with a
just
bag.
smacked Jake with
Whatever
a
that-
bag,
What
dude.
the hell are you
Homeless
doing?
lady.
It's Batman. You know?
She was just like, that motherfucker, and just like mumbled a bunch of shit.
Jake's face is
It was
like,
like there's something
We were all so
always
I think she thought it was me at first.
Yeah, I
Because
thought
I
you
was
were coming
standing
up
by
behind
you.
me, and I was
Yeah.
And then at the Spider-Man shoot, the lady's like,
oh
what's
yeah, that
going on
lady.
out there?
Yeah,
Or whatever.
oh yeah,
I'm like,
oh yeah,
There was
that
a couple
lady.
things
Yeah,
at the
I thought
Spider-Man
a lot
shoot.
of
stuff
like,
going on.
Don't hang on windows that you don't know are
because they were hanging on the windows.
That was an abandoned building. I swear.
Say,
We didn't know. We didn't know someone lived there.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I didn't know.
And during the Shazam shoot, we had people poking their heads out of the windows above us too. That was really fun.
And the Spider-Man shoot had a lot of people driving by and like yelling stuff. Like someone was like, Spider-Man, I want you to be my man.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, that was great.
I think I even caught on video, like
one of those moments.
Like it was. I think it was on the phone. I haven't uploaded that one yet. No, now that I think about it. But anyways, it was funny because it was with that moment where you're having the Spidey sense, and it was Logan and both of you, and you had the masks off, and then I think there was some car that went by, so it was cool because it was everybody was all serious, and it's like, and like as the car is going by, like everybody gestured like the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So cool. Yeah, we had a lot of those things, man. So you're absolutely right about that, creating those moments for everybody because it's the moments of the photo, but the moments linked to the memories, the moments linked to that moment. I'm sorry, it's the Paqui Chip challenge. You know what you get what I'm trying to say. I can't wait to get you on here even more, Leo. You know, we did a lot of different things here.
Definitely.
The Paqui Chip challenge, celebrating the anniversary, all that stuff, talking about the Black Adam we had to cut. So I'm gonna have to see in editing what I can do, but there's so much more that I definitely want to talk with you about, dude.
Yeah.
So much more. And so I definitely need to get you on here so I can have a little bit more focus on you because, you know, usually when I have people on the episodes, these guys know the first episodes are a lot more like interview-esque style. You know what I mean? Talking with you about your stuff, getting to know you more, letting everybody get to know you. And I don't feel like we got to do that enough for you being here for the first time. This also, your first time was an ensemble thing. It's a special thing. It's the anniversary. So the next time we get you on, we'll do a little bit more in-depth, talk about some more stuff. And I guess that gives a little bit more time for more shoots to happen.
Cool.
Too. We got more stories. We'll have more stories. You know what I mean?
We've already got ideas for lots more shoots.
Yes, exactly. Jake, though, what do you got going on? And cosplay wise, what do you got? I know you just did the Shazam. I still think you're doing more stuff with Mr. Fantastic, right?
Yes.
You still got more planned?
Got some more stuff planned with Reed Richards. Hopefully, trying to connect with Logan Dominic because his dad actually just put together his own Dr. Doom outfit.
Nice.
And Logan,
definitely.
And Logan himself also has a Dr. Doom outfit. So I'm really hoping to do a collab shoot between the two of us. That way we can get some videos, some fun pictures. There's a couple other things on the back burner. Updating Superman a little bit.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, you know, in response to the stuff that just happened with Black Adam, might be working on a suit there.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm pretty stoked. I'm excited. I'll get the hair a little shaggier again. We'll get there.
What about on the acting side?
On the acting side, we're still just working on Shattered Past, man. Shattered Past episode 6 is in full production. Working on at least one new big prop for the episode. I won't talk about it here. And I haven't posted any previews or anything of it because I want it to be a big surprise for the episode.
It's gonna be amazing. I was there at one of the last shoots, and it's gearing up to be amazing. I believe they're actually showcasing a clip at Anime Pasadena.
Yes.
Cool.
Currently I've actually been brought on as the lead video editor for episode 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I will be working on the mainline video editing for the episode, and then we'll be passing it off to our visual effects guys after I'm done with it.
Dude.
I'm super stoked.
Colin mentioned something. I didn't know if you were gonna land it for sure. No, he did mention something.
I'm officially a part of the main stuff of episode 6 in that way, and I'm currently working on the teaser trailer. So
nice, dude.
Yep. So
hell yes.
Colin and I are collaborating together to get that teaser trailer ready for Anime Pasadena.
Dude.
And you guys are gonna be so hyped, man.
So awesome.
This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane.
But you're also hosting.
Yes.
You're hosting and you're on a few different panels. Tell the people what you're on, man.
So on Saturday, I'll be on the Power Rangers Shattered Past panel. It's the Power Rangers Extended Universe, so it's in regards to everything, including Bloodline of the Grid, Shattered Past, and any other new stuff that we're working on, which there is more things happening in the future, so just keep an eye out for them. We're super excited about stuff. I'm currently working on other things for that as well, prop-wise and costume-wise, so it's going to be a good time. And then the other panel I'm helping out with is on Sunday. It's going to be on the main stage. I will be the host/moderator.
Yes!
My Hero Academia voice actor panel, baby.
Round of applause.
I am so excited to be interviewing and talking with all of the voice actors that are available. We got to think about 9 of them coming from the show.
Yeah, you got a big panel. I only got 4.
It's going to be huge. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I'm going to geek out as hard as the audience is. I'm super stoked. And we're gonna have like Christopher Sabat, like that's the number one name that comes to my head. He's like the main headliner of the panel. Might know him as Vegeta, Piccolo, multiple characters, All Might inside My Hero Academia. So we're super stoked. It's gonna be a great time. Please come watch. And I'm sure there will be recordings of everything. That's all going to be going up online later.
There definitely will be, as Art.HeroPhoto, Leo Cortez himself is also doing event photography during the convention. We got the whole team together, man.
Everything's coming together, man.
Whole
It's gonna
team
be
together,
awesome.
dude. What else, Jake? You got anything else you want to announce or say or tell people to look out for?
Just keep an eye on the Instagram page. We're going to be posting tons of more photos from at least this Shazam shoot. If you haven't checked out the video I had with The Rock from the showing, go check it out. And as always, we're just getting invited to premiere after premiere. So we're super stoked on all the new ones coming out. Missed Wakanda Forever, but super excited to go to the Guardians one next year. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
My dude, what do you got going on, man?
To be honest, right now, like I'm trying to work mostly on my Punisher right now. I'm trying to
amp it up a little bit.
Amp it up a little bit because I feel like
we got a little something going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's something that I still need to do though. I'm probably gonna get like a new chest armor.
Nice.
You know, hopefully soon. Hopefully before the little hint.
Yes.
Yeah. There's gonna be three of us involved in this.
Yes, it's gonna be so cool, dude.
Hopefully I do, just get it done in time because this is gonna be one of the best ones that we're gonna be into.
It's gonna
and of course,
sick,
Leo
dude.
is just gonna make it just better.
He's gonna make it amazing.
He's just gonna like
sure.
I've been loving those.
like he's a wizard.
Man. That's the thing. I like the brutal. I like the dark. You know.
Yes.
And that's exactly what we're going for with this one, dude. Well, this has been awesome, man. This has been awesome. I can't wait for all these things. I'm sorry, this second half is what I wanted to focus on a little bit more, but the Paqui Chip Challenge fucking ruined that.
Dude. It fucked us up.
Ruined it, dude. So I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna have to edit this down crazy, dude, because we're actually creeping on 2 hours of footage right now.
Oh wow!
Holy shit!
Which I know this camera over here is gonna run out, so we do got to wrap
went
up.
by fast.
Yeah,
It went by fast.
but no, we definitely got to do this again. Like I said, definitely get a Leo, whether it's a group or you or whoever, even via Zoom if we have to, because we are in the same state, all of us, but some of us live further away from one another. So if we have to do a Zoom where it's a little bit more of an interview and get to know you, cool, we could do it. Or if it's another time where we can get everybody together, another ensemble thing. But this time maybe we'll open it up with talking a little bit more about you and then get into other stuff later. That'd be great, man. I'd be totally down for that.
Yeah, same
You know
here.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, man, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for
Yes,
celebrating
thank
the 3-year anniversary with me and my birthday with me. And
Happy
thank you for
birthday, man.
allowing me to
Birthday.
suffer in the bathroom. Thank you. Thank you for pretty much taking control for a good like 15, 20 minutes there.
Hey,
We'll see what happens in editing.
I've run a podcast before, so I know how it goes. Man.
Exactly,
it's all
man.
good.
So, and thank you everybody for tuning in. I do want to say real quick, man, 3 years, dude. Holy shit, man. You know what I mean? To all the people that have worked with me, that have collaborated with me, that have things in the works right now with me, the custom music thing that's kind of becoming a little bit more of a thing. That's totally cool. I kind of didn't expect that. Thank you. Thank all of you, literally, to all the other pods that I've done behind the scenes work for this year. Thank you for allowing me to build those credits. And you're absolutely awesome. That's why I worked on your podcasts, and as well as all the other podcasts that have had me on as a guest. Plastic Hearts, Talk to Your Neighbors, Save Room Podcast, the Gaming Duo Podcast. I've been on several times, and thank you guys for allowing me to co-host one of your episodes. That was a totally awesome experience. And within just this last year, I think this last year, I've had the most shit. Hold on, I think the camera's...
Is it done?
Within this last year alone, I think is this year has been the most guests that I've ever had on, which is awesome because in a sense, I guess it kind of, I do this because I love it. I do it because I have fun doing it. I'm passionate about all the things I talk about. I like all the goofy comedic shit that I do. I enjoy doing the skits that are outside of the podcast. I just enjoy all of this entertainment shit and the nerdy shit and the fandoms and the geekdoms and meeting everybody. I genuinely do. And that's why I started it. And it's called the Side Project because it was just going to be a side project. It wasn't going to be like the main project. You know what I mean? But as I've been doing this and things have been developing, it's turned into the main project, and I want this shit more than ever because I love this so damn much. So it's cool when I say all the guests because that does give me a hint of shit, man, maybe I am doing something right. You know what I mean? Maybe I do got something cool that people enjoy. Maybe this isn't just for me like it started out as, you know? And that's really cool, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, dude. And like I said, it's probably the most guests that I've had on just in this year alone, dude. I want to thank Patrick Hickey Jr. for coming on for a second time. Imposter was on like 3 times this year. He's had multiple cast members from Combat in the Grid, and we've got future things in the works as well. Shout out to everybody that's been on from that. Co-host Juicebox came back a few times this year. That was awesome to have a little bit of fun with him. Fucking Saddle Up came on. That was amazing because I'm genuinely a fan of his cosplay, so I thought that was really cool. Alongside Jason Honeycutt, go check out their film, Batman Immortal. That absolutely amazing. Jake came on for the first time this year, now twice this year. The Gaming Duo Pod has been on, I think, twice. I think maybe once. I don't know. We worked on a bunch of different things together. I can't remember. Colin K. Bass, dude, Nerdbot Studios, thank you for coming on. That is also another thing that I thank Jake for kind of being a part of setting up, because I've been a fan of Colin's, but I don't think he knew about me until he saw your episode. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that was really cool. And then we forged a friendship in the process. And I think that is absolutely awesome, dude. Hutch Wordsworth, the Spectacular Spider-Man, thank you. Namor Cosplay, thank you. CJ Prop Studio, an amazing episode. Not to say that any of the other ones weren't as well, but I'm just saying I loved getting to know. He's one of the ones that I talked about intricately about prop making. Which is something I could definitely talk about with you as well.
Oh, yeah.
But he's one of the episodes that he went pretty damn deep into prop making and opened up a whole other world of things that not even I knew about. And I really appreciated that episode. Jason Ortega, The Legend of Geeks, go check out Batman the Stained Air, his audiobook. Foggy Night, dude, and we've got some things in the works as well. So shout out to Foggy Night. Come Out and Cosplay, the father and son horror cosplay duo. Absolutely amazing. And you guys here right now.
Oh,
that's all
brother.
just this year. And there's so many more things in the works that some I can name. Mass Mateo, Nashville Night, Super Day, shout out to them. They're coming on. More people from Nerdbot is planned. And thank you guys. And I do want to take one brief moment once again to just send a deep and honored shout out and thank you to Jake and to Colin. Because of them, I'm hosting the Death Note panel. Which shout out to your shirt. I was gonna say your Death Note shirt right there. Am is wearing one. Dude, open it. Shinigami there, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks to these guys, man. I am hosting the official Death Note reunion panel at Anime Pasadena, November 19th and 20th. I'm also on the Toonami panel with Colin and DJ Rivers from Power Rangers Shattered Past and Jimmy, oh man, how you say your last name, brother? Is it Arias? I'm not sure. Who does the audio and everything for Power Rangers Shattered Past and all of that stuff. Absolutely cool. And I'm also on the Unnecessary Debates panel. And I'm also going to be conducting interviews throughout the convention, doing roaming around with people and all kinds of guests and all kinds of stuff. Shout out to my videographer and photographer that's going to be roaming around with me, Enrique. You can find him at R1 Lifestyle. And I'm sorry the shout outs ran on long, but I have to, man. 3 years. You know what I mean? 3 years. There's so much more in store, so many cool things. And I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, dude. But most importantly, I thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all of those beautiful things that you do over on youtube.com/SideProjektPodcast. When you go down and hit that big red subscribe button, it goes, oh, when you press subscribe and you get 100 sexy Projekt points. Thank you for listening and watching on Spotify, as videos are available on Spotify, and following and rating and all those beautiful things that you do on Spotify as well. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and listening wherever you listen to podcasts. If you're looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy on Instagram, and everything else you need to find me on is on the screen right about now. Follow it. It's not clickable, but it is in the description. You can click it on the description wherever you tune in and you can watch it there. Leo, let them know where they can find you, man.
Yeah, definitely. Art.HeroPhoto. Real simple. One last thing I want to mention too is I just wanted to look just as cool as these guys, but I haven't really even been plugged in at all. I put the headset on, so the secret is out.
It doesn't reach, man.
I felt left out without a headset.
It kind of reaches, but not 100%. And then the adapter was broken, so it was only coming through one ear.
We'll get him a better set next time.
Yeah, technical difficulties last minute.
Cool.
Yeah,
I just want to look just as cool as these guys.
Just want to be included. You know what I mean? Jake, let them know where they can find you, man.
As always, you can all find me at Corruption Cosplay with K's anywhere on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Look on any of those platforms. That's where I'm at. So that's where you're going to find me. Also, there is a new TikTok account. I haven't posted a ton of stuff yet, but there will be more coming as we go.
Yes.
So keep an eye out.
Amott, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at Amott Cosplay on Instagram, just the way it sounds.
Very simple. Straight to the fucking point. No playing around.
That's how I like my things.
Find me there. I gotta go. This
Now
is running
that's-
on super long.
Now that is a cape fluffer.
Well,
There you go.
exactly. You know, another thing is that I'm really excited. You know, I'm gonna be in. You know, at the anime.
Yes. And
Yes.
And I'm gonna be as my Red Hood. I mean,
Yes.
that's what I'm bringing. I'm gonna just, you know.
Yes.
Heck
It's going to
yeah.
be a great time, dude. The whole
It's gonna be
team's
fun.
there, man. We're all doing
Yes.
something,
Dope.
man. It's
Like
The
awesome.
crew
whole dream
together.
team is gonna be
Yes.
there.
Yeah, we
Yes.
got the crew
But
together.
one thing that I do want to say is that I'm proud of you, dude.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of how far you've
Thank
come.
you, man.
Yep,
Thank
yep.
you.
And
This is
happy
awesome. I
birthday
appreciate that.
and
Thank you.
amazing stuff.
Thank you,
amazing.
man. Thank you. If you guys are looking for the podcast as a whole, you can find it on Instagram at Side Project Podcast. And remember, that's Project with a K. And for the 3-year anniversary, man, me and all my 3 mugs, like always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here.
Did he just leave?
There we go.
How do we
How do we get out of here?
how do we get home? How do we
He disappeared.
Chaz? Chazzy?
I'm going to bed. You guys figure it out.
Chazzy?
Wait, hold on. So, we're gonna crash here? All right, we're gonna cut it for warm.